face your family members and friends and applaud them, because they supported you all along. The students can tell you all year when I meet with them, I talk about how proud I am of them. We've made a lot of gains this year. We've made a lot of positive changes this year in our school. And as I've always said, we're always great, but we're always getting better along the way. And it's been a great year. I'm very proud of this 8th grade group. And there's some of these kiddos, I'm going to say kiddos, not high schoolers yet, I'm going to say high schoolers after today, that when I was here as assistant principal 6 years ago, I met as 3rd graders. You guys remember that? Like 4th graders? Yeah. And it's so enjoyable to come back to the school and see them become the young adults they are. How they handle well in high school, but you're going to get to hear from me again at the end. So I'm going to hand this on over to Mr. Hammerstein to give our teacher awards.
Okay, I teach what at Gordon Parks is called humanities, because we're the International Baccalaureate School. In other districts, or other schools in the district, it is called social studies. And in 8th grade, it's U.S. history. And this has to be one of my favorite classes to teach, not only because of the kids who made great progress in 7th grade, not only behaviorally, but academically, but it's also one of my favorite things to study. I have 2 awards I'm going to give out. Most Improved Student, a kid who has done a phenomenal job turning himself around. Kind of just sat back last year, was there along for the ride. And this year, he's stepped up. He's participated in class. He's put in the hard work involved in studying American history. And that would be, where is he? Antoine Pierce. And I'm not very emotional, but I can tell you.
It only takes one person to start crying. When one person starts crying, then we all start crying, and before you know it, we're all huddled together and we're all bawling. So Mr. Hammerstein, I understand. Well, my name is Mrs. Brooks. I teach middle school math, core, and honors. And this is my first 6th grade class that I've had the opportunity to watch 6th, 7th, and 8th grade. So when I say we've been up and we've been down, we've been up and we've been down. But the up and the good times always outweigh the bad, because you get a chance to see kids grow. You get a chance to see kids say, you know what, Mr. Brooks, I didn't like math. It didn't make sense. I didn't really care about math, but then I saw someone, and I always use the expression, that looked like me, that said it was important. And because you say it's important, and that at my age, you didn't understand math either. And that's why you teach it. So I'll go ahead and I'll move on. And this student, I had a baby last year, and so when I came back, I didn't have all the kids that I had at the beginning. But then I was like, they're sitting in Miss Thomas's class and they're not working, so I'll take those ones that I didn't get the first part of the year and bring them over. But this student, just like Mr. Hammerstein said, they just sit back, they don't say much, but they always work. They're methodical about what they do, and they may not always understand, but they're willing to ask. And my most improved student is Antoine Pierce. on to my most outstanding student. This student I did not have in 6th grade. But this person used to jump around me all the time. Miss Brooks, Miss Brooks, Miss Brooks, Miss Brooks. Who's this kid? Who is this kid? And then finally in 7th grade, I got this student, and then in 8th grade, I got this student. She always works hard. She turns everything in. So I said she, so you know it's group. And she's willing to go the extra mile. She wanted to get to know me, right, as kids do. And so when you take the time, you put those blinders down, and you see who they really are. My outstanding student for 2013-14 is Justin Smith.
Well, good afternoon. I'm Miss Thomas. This is my first year actually teaching math. So, it's been a journey. And thank you all for taking this journey with me. These young ladies that I'm presenting to today, I actually have been in language arts for 2 years. And that's what most of the parents know me from, is teaching language arts. But these 2 young ladies that I want to really express how proud I am of them have worked extremely, extremely hard. Usually we got a crowd and we know the kids who always make the straight A's or always are this or always are that. But these 2 young ladies have worked their behinds off all year. The first young lady, I'm not going to cry. The first young lady I have watched grow, like I said, from 6th grade until now. And I just want to say I am so proud of you, and I know that you will do anything that you set your mind to because you have that drive. And that's my most improved student from language arts to math is Kaleda Thomas. This student knew that not only was it hard for me switching over from language arts to math this year, because I had to teach myself and then teach them, which allowed me to say that helped them because I gave them the perspective of what most math teachers would. But this person touched me so one day, I almost lost my class. I was about to cry. So I'm like, okay, I don't know what else to do. I don't know how else to teach this. I don't know what the trick. I don't get it. I don't know what else to do. And this child went home. And this child tried, and she tried, and she tried one problem. It took her pages and pages and pages. She brought it back, took it to another teacher, said, could you please just check it? Because I just want to make sure I did it right. I just want to show her that I'm trying. And my outstanding student is Tamara Charles.
I'm Mrs. Jordan, and this is my 3rd year here at Gordon Parks, and my first year in middle school. And I've seen the kids around and about and everything as they were growing, and this year I had the opportunity to work with them, and I have enjoyed it very, very much. My most improved student award is for a student that came here mid-year, and he came in and he says, I don't do math, I'm not going to do math, forget me. Just leave me alone, totally ignore me. Well, I did what I'm famous for doing. I picked up the phone and called Tom. And that little boy has worked and worked and worked with encouragement. And he's not here, but my most improved student award goes to Draylin Brand. For my outstanding student award, I I have watched this young man grow and work hard, and even though he doesn't always have the correct answers, he tries, he's willing. He'll say, I need a break, I'll give him a break. He comes in, he tries some more, and he gets it. My Outstanding Student Award goes to Danny Clifton.